I would say that Segovia is probably my other kind of favorite city in Spain. Like I mentioned that it has a big aqueduct, it has a cathedral, it has a castle, and it's just kind of what I envision old Roman European city to be. It's just, the aqueduct is incredible, and we would walk by it every day. And every day I would walk by it, I would think, oh, we're walking by this huge Roman aqueduct that's all still intact, and it's incredible to be an American living in somewhere abroad like that, in such a beautiful place that has so much history to it. In that city, the members there, so there was one time in that area in Segovia where we started our sacrament meeting. I was on the stage to direct the music. My companion was on the podium to bless and pass the sacrament. We had our branch president that was on the podium, and the first counselor that was conducting, and then there was one member in the congregation. And I remember when we started that meeting, our branch president got up and said, "Welcome everyone to sacrament meeting," and the one member in the congregation kind of turned around and looked and realized that he was the only one. And at the time when I was on the stage, I just thought, these are pioneers. These are true pioneers that are coming to church and doing what they should be doing, even though there was really only 3 non-missionary members there. And it was a super cool feeling to see that. And even the person that was in the congregation wasn't even necessarily a baptized member. He just kind of came every day. So such a cool feeling to really be a pioneer, I think, in a part of the world. It was awesome. So the weather in Segovia, I would say, is a lot like it is here. Warm summers and colder winters. The city is kind of laid out around these main features. So you have your aqueduct, which is right by the cathedral, and then kind of at the tip of the city you have this big, beautiful castle. And down at the base of the castle is this big park, just this big field of grass. It's beautiful. Segovia is known for cochinillo, which cochinillo is basically, it's a baby pig that is filleted out. So its legs are going out on each side, and they cook it in an oven. And it's famous for the fact that it's so tender that you can cut it with a plate. You don't even need a knife. So they fillet this little baby pig out, whatever it's called, I don't know, whatever it's called, a baby pig. They put their baby pig out, put it in the oven. It's like the most tender meat you've ever had. We had it once when actually a family from Alcalá came and took us out to dinner. And that was the one and only time I had cochinillo, because it's pretty expensive, but it's incredibly delicious. So Segovia is famous for its cochinillo.